talk is all they respect. Being chasing bags and they tied yet. Death before dishonor, look, that's on the set. This that grown man dialect. That money talk is all crazy, and these is the guys. They just, I mean, it don't surprise me. So it's not like I'm like, whoa, wow, really? Is these the conversations that the cops are having? We been talking about the kind of conversations that they been talking about. You feel me?
It's cops and robbers. So why would you expect?
It didn't shock me, but a lot of the people get shocked today. If it wasn't for the beauty of today in the camera world, though, like we're in the camera world, right? So it's like today, the beauty of the camera world, it's like your word now can immediately be seen without, like back in the days, the niggas was telling cats like, nigga, the cops caught me on 35th, nigga, gave me a couple of rib shots and dropped me off in the Hoovers. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, come on, man, the cops, man, they picked you up. What you was doing? They didn't do nothing. Nigga, they gut shot at me 4 times. Nigga, you see the bruise on my ribs, nigga? Dropped me off in the Hoovers, nigga, out on the walkie-talkie. You have a Harlem in your neighborhood and smashed out.
Drop your ass off in the cute pussy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it moved out on your guy. You sit there explaining it to niggas. The niggas like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody. But now with these cameras around now, nigga, it's no hiding. That's what I'm saying. It don't.
See the Jenkins in them.
It don't even pay to be a criminal. It don't. It don't pay to be a criminal. It's too. The price is too expensive of what it takes to be a criminal today. You feel what I'm saying? Like back in, like it's just too easy. Yeah. Not to mention no code of ethics amongst us gangsters no more. No honor amongst us thieves no more. It really wasn't no real honor to begin with, but it was somewhat of honor. You had different type of men had lived by certain type of codes. They had honor amongst that. You know what I mean? Like a la giving passes. You get caught, you was a reputable. An amigo caught you, you was a reputable. Now he could either wet you or respect that you were honorable and give you a pass. That was the honorable deeds of thieves back then. You don't really get too much of that today.
What?
The honor amongst thieves.
You saying the nigga won't wet you still?
No, the nigga will wet you now. He ain't gonna give you no pass. I mean, depending on who it is, I mean, you still got a couple.
I'm in the field.
You still got a couple honorable niggas out there.
I guess if you got a shark out there and that's what he do is hunt, then you might be in trouble. But it's different.
It's different in this camera age, it's just different.
I'm just talking about in general. You out and you seeing people that you don't get along with, but it ain't just like nigga we finna kill each other like it used to be.
No, not like it used to be. No.
It's more like what up, bro? We survived that shit. Let's talk about making some money, man.
Yeah, with the ones in your age bracket, but the younger ones.
No, even some younger ones, bro. Some younger ones. You can't count all them young ones out either. Some sharp young ones.
Oh yeah,
a bunch of dumb ones
too. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of dumb old ones. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
there's a bunch of dumb old ones and a lot of sharp youngsters. So
there's a lot of
sharp youngsters out there though. You know, we be fucking with a lot of them young niggas though. You know, just youngsters in general though. But to tie it back in to the whole system, he gonna have an uphill battle from now. You know what I mean? We're gonna move on to another topic though, because we're gonna touch up on a couple. We ain't gonna just sit on one this time, but we definitely give
he got a platform that he can
exactly
for people in prison. He got a platform
to hopefully speak out.
That can open open more doors.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I hope that's the direction we going with this.
Right, definitely. And people, you know, my guy, he have problems with, he looking for a place to live. I think he having problems with medical issues. I think they set up a GoFundMe account for him. Y'all need to go Google it and go check out what his GoFundMe account is, man. Go show support, man. You know what I mean? Go show support. You know, forget what all the other things. Just go support because it's a black man in need of some help. He was in a bad situation. If you can afford it and you got a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? You niggas quick to go to these clubs and go trick off all that money with these bitches, man. Throw a couple of dollars to the brother way, man. Help him out, man, to his cause. Go check out his GoFundMe and show support. Also on the news, while you was gone out chilling and hanging in NY,
Yeah, my phone.
They had the guy, my guy Bun B, man. Nigga tried to break in Bun B's house over the weekend. No. Nigga tried to break in Bun B's house, man. Nigga knocks at the door late night. I think they was on the Breakfast Club this morning talking about it. So this happened probably like 2 nights, about 2-3 days ago over the weekend. They knock at the door. I guess his wife answers the door. His wife answers the door. Dude puts a gun to her head.
That's not a break-in.
He said that's not
a break-in, bro. Let's get that clear.
That's not a break-in?
No, that's a home invasion.
That's a home invasion. It's a difference.
It's super different.
It's a super difference from a flock to the home invasion?
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please break down the difference between flocking and home invasions. Let's hear it, Jack.
A burglary, no one's home, bro. A home invasion, you going in there, you know they're in there, and you're laying them down. You invading the house, knowing somebody there. That's the biggest difference. You go in there with intent.
Yeah, because he had to burn.
Burglary, you don't. They're not there. You making sure they're not there. You don't want them to be there. You don't want to hurt nobody.
Right. You want to get in, get out, don't be seen.
You ain't trying to hurt nobody.
Don't want no people. Right. You know.
We don't even want
to have to kick your puppy in.
The home invader, you don't want him to see you.
Right.
He might pop you.
Right.
You know
right. And that's what happened. He come in. She opened the door. He put the thing to her head. And, and she was solid. You know what I mean? She knew Bun was upstairs using the bathroom. You know what I mean? She was solid. She stalled a dude. You know what I mean? And she yelled back to Bun, Bun, don't come down or something. The dude gets shook. He probably was like, Bun, that is Bun. I'm in Houston. They probably hit him like, nigga, I know this.
You coming to this house with a burner.
They said the nigga was from Arizona. He wasn't even from out there. The nigga was out there visiting. So he was just out there fucking around.
He knew Bun was in there. Or why would you be coming to his house with a burner?
No, this nigga was from Arizona, just got there that weekend, so-called, was out partying or whatever, and I guess just decided to start robbing, knocking on niggas' doors and robbing niggas, I guess. But he knocked at the door, she opened it, he upstairs on the toilet, he hear, I guess she yelled to him, he go get the thing, you know what I mean? He run down the steps. The dude tried to hop in the whip after he told her, give me the keys, after he had the gun to her head or whatever. He get the keys, try to hop in the whip. The boy Bun come out. The dude tried to lock at him one time. Yak at him one time. The boy Bun take cover. Yak at the guy a couple of times. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hit the guy in the shoulder. I guess the dude crashed the whip, hop out the whip, take off. The police, I guess, catch the nigga later on at the, he had to come. Nigga got hit. He had to go seek some medical attention. Nigga was panicking. He was, I'm gonna die. Nigga hit in the shoulder. Nigga thought he was gonna bleed to death. He didn't even soldier up like the old army days. Nigga, and pour some liquor on that shit, strap it down.
He was from Arizona?
He was from Arizona. That's what I'm saying. The cowboy state. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was on.
And where Bun stay?
Bun stay in Houston. I think they in Houston. I think they from Houston.
So you don't think nobody put him up on that or something? That just seems just
that do sound
just so happened you just stumble across Bun. Nah, you came with the burner? No, bro.
Whoever sent him, nigga, was playing with that nigga.
That's what happened. I would think.
If it wasn't some random shit, that brings the talk to the whole issue of shit is still better to be with it than without it, though. You know what I mean? Even though all these new laws.
Well, both of them had it.
But both of them had it, yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about. Because the robber is going to have it. That's what I'm saying. So for you not to have it and have something to be able. What if it wasn't nothing there? Nobody had a gun.
Well, in Houston. But his house, too. They can have burners in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. It's different.
California
they got
is different.
Law. Yeah. If that was, and they were saying if that was New York, Bun B would have went to jail because he chased him outside. The retreat. Once a person retreat, even in California though, nigga come in your house, we can't shoot the nigga in the back.
Ain't no self-defense law.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I hear in Texas though. You can still just let off on a nigga. I don't even think they gotta register their guns out there though in Texas. Their guns don't gotta be registered. You just have the right to bear arms out there in Texas. So
for real?
Yeah, which is crazy. I wish it was like that out here. But so they were saying that if he was in New York he would be facing charges right now because he followed the dude outside while he got in the car. Well, you know what they say. Once nigga was in the car, he was no longer a threat to you, so you can't really legally shoot the nigga like out here. Like a nigga come in your house, you pull a burner out on him.
Why that don't work for the police?
Right, you know, like nigga, it gotta work sometimes. You can't. Another one of those. You pick which one. You can't do them both.
He was trying to get away from your ass.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Because if a nigga come in your house, you walk down the steps, you see him, you pull a thing out on him. He see you got the thing. He turn around, retreat. You can't yak him. Even though you want to yak him just for just to teach you, don't you ever come in here.
No, a regular person gonna get the yakking.
Oh yeah,
they don't know the law unless they're aware of the law. Right.
Exactly, yeah. So, but if you yakking in the back, you get the charges because he was no longer in a threatening position once his back was turned to you.
Unless you in Texas.
Unless you in Texas, obviously. It was all love for Bun. You know, the cops came, helped him. You know what I mean? They caught the kid.
Bun probably knew, like, I'm going to Texas.
But they from there. They from Houston. You know, they from the South. They from out that way. They from
East Coast.
They out that Texas, Memphis.
Well, he
area.
knew the law then.
Right. Yeah. But it's still, to me, like, it's shit. In that instance,
he knew his law.
Even out here, even in California.
That's like us knowing California. We know it.
Yeah,
not to get caught with a burner. He know, like,
right,
you know what I'm saying, the difference.
And it's a major difference. I don't know.
You gotta know your laws.
Yeah, you got to know you gotta know
some kind of whatever.
Black men in knowing your laws. Black men in America, you have to know your laws. Because if you don't know the law, not knowing the law is not an excuse. Because they not going to give you no passes out here. So you need to know what the laws is in whatever state you in when it comes to, I don't give a fuck if it come to jaywalking shit. You got to, now I found out a crazy way that it's still laws on these books that they never erased. Like, it's against the law to spit on the sidewalk. That's what I'm saying. These type of small little bullshit laws, these can violate niggas. These can get niggas encounters with the police. You don't want to have no encounters with these cats whatsoever because there's no such thing as a good encounter. Any encounter can turn to a life-threatening encounter with these dudes. So the best thing to do is to know your laws.
Or have a lawyer on hand.
And a lawyer on your hand is cool because the lawyer comes after you done fucked up and then you need a lawyer to come get you out of whatever situation. But knowing your laws prior to you won't even need a lawyer because if you know your laws, you stay away from all the bullshit that's gonna have you to even have to call your lawyer and talk to your lawyer and tell your lawyer I was in XYZ and this happened and all that. That's after the hand. But if you know your laws prior to shit, then you won't really need a lawyer. Now we can't stop the bullshit that go on with these rogue cops that go on doing, you know, the feeling like they are the law and they can just take the law into their own hands and do all the little weird shit that they do to us. You know, I'm not even talking about them. I'm just talking about just the basics. Know the laws out here. If y'all gonna play the game out here, and this is a game and it's a game of life, and you got to know the rules to the game of life. And if you don't know the rules to it, it's no excuse to you saying, I'm felon because you didn't know. It's out there. If I know, you know. If he know, you should know. We felons, man. So we know what the laws and rules is, and we got to know because if you don't know, any mistake you make can be that third strike that allows these people to take you off the streets for the rest of your life.
No, you know I want to know. It's necessary that I know.
It's just necessary. It's definitely definitely necessary. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I know. I want to know policy and everything.
Right.
How this shit operate, man.
Right. So that's just off the top. Y'all need to go know y'all laws out here, man. Know what y'all up against, so y'all know how to play this game and function the right way out here.
But if you don't know about the law, I'm gonna have a hookup for y'all. I've been doing some research on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open up a little business.
Exactly. See,
but I'm gonna turn y'all on to that's going. It's lawyer-fied, I would say. You know, right. You gonna have a lawyer on call. Bow. I'm gonna turn y'all on to this, man.
Right.
Fuck with your boy.
Right. You know what I mean? Because we out here to help people, man. You know what I mean? We out here to help our people. You
some
know
real
what I mean?
good shit. It's some real good shit for people that need lawyers, and everybody need a lawyer. You need a lawyer for a ticket. So
definitely.
You need a lawyer, child support. Look, I'm going through some child support shit. I'm in prison. Again, I just did all that shit. So I'm in prison. Trip off how the law works. And they charge me with child support. So I write them a letter while I'm in prison. Like, I can't pay y'all. I'm in prison. I'm gonna pay
in
child
jail.
support.
Right.
Boom. They say, okay, cool. We're not charging you. I'm still getting letters though. My debt is increasing. By the time I come home, I'm like 50,000 in the hole. I'm like, damn. I'm in here studying business and all this, right? I'm in school, like, damn, I'm coming home in debt. Like, damn, this is serious debt. What, they giving me $200?
Wow.
Bro, I go to the court to try to rectify the situation because I'm like, oh yeah, they kind of know they can't do this to me. Like, it's law. They knew I couldn't pay. That's why they sent me the letter. I got the letter stating that they cut me off. So when I get there, they're like, yeah, we did cut you off. We wasn't charging you. That was the interest that you owed. The law says we can stop, but you still got to pay that interest.
Interest to what you owed prior to that.
Yeah, bled me. So I'm like, oh man, I need a lawyer.
That's cold, man. And that's the cold game, and that's what we working with out here, man.
I was just naive to the law. I didn't know. I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get out, and they're gonna be able to fix this. Like it's only common sense.
And it's not that.
You already
easy.
said I couldn't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You already said I couldn't pay it. So let me go to court. I'm trying to do right. Like I'm coming home. I'm gonna get that cleared
and
up.
They put it into collections to where you can't
credit
pay.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be on.
Right.
Feeling good. I'm like, boom. No, you 50,000 in the hole. Dig up out of that hole.
And then start them dreams you was talking about, and those thoughts that you came out here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed from this bed, thinking that I'm ready to start a new leaf of life and do it the right way. People, I'm ready. I'm programmed. I'm educated. And then they come out here like, no.
Nigga, you finna pay us.
Oh, my nigga. And that's a cold gang, though. That's you know what I mean? And that's almost like the getting out and going to college joint. You know what I mean? You go to college, you know what I mean? You get that degree. They give you about 6 or 7 months from after you graduated to start paying back on that degree. Some of those degrees is $50,000, $60,000, $100,000. When I went back to school, and I was like 30, probably like, I ain't gonna say how old I was, but I was in my 30s. Y'all don't need to know all that extra shit, but understand that I too had to go back and get re-educated, just to learn to get my degree for engineering and to be able to do this music and all that.
High learners important.
That costs a nigga $27,000.
Important, man. High learners important.
It is, but $27,000 though. You feel me?
Debt though. Huh?
And the whole off the rip, it's like nigga, 6 months they give you that degree. You get that degree, you celebrate, you go to the graduation, you happy, you got your diploma.
But you
smiling and all that.
If you good at your craft,
that's true.
That
but
ain't nothing.
That's the difference though. Like this just so happened before I got and went back and did all that went back to school to get my degree was because I was tired of playing. I was tired of paying. You know what I mean? I was tired of paying the studio fees of all these weird engineers that were really rock engineers, but they know it ain't really no more money in rock right now, so they moved over to hip hop. And now they starting to record hip-hop cats, but they record hip-hop cats and mixing them like it's rock. So I'm basically telling these niggas, yo, no, take that out. Bring this up. And yo, I'm just not knowing the words is compression or I'm not knowing the word is taken. You know what I mean? You ain't know. So those type of things, you got to pay for that.
It's the language.
You got to pay for the lingo, right? Yeah. So I paid for the lingo. I went back to school at 30-something, went back to school, sat there, took that loss because you can't go to school and hustle in the real world, really, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because certain degrees, you have to be there, and then when you off, you got to be studying, you know what I mean? So it's got to be a focus, you know what I mean? Whole little process. So did that.
You got to figure out studying habits.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. You know, learning is always beautiful. Never be too smart that you think you can't learn some more shit, because you could always learn. Learning is always a beautiful thing. You know, so I went back, did that, got out, $26,000 off the rip. They want it. They want it. They don't give a shit if I went and got a job yet from that degree. They don't give a shit if I'm eating off that degree, or if I'm eating off a McDonald's job, or cleaning up shit for whatever the job is. They don't give a fuck. They want their money.
They're trading you.
Yeah, we done. You got the information. Give us our bread.
You got an A2. Hurry up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They like, nigga, we want that and we want it now. Yo, you could be like, yo, bro, I ain't got it right now. Nigga, what you want from me? Nigga, you know what I mean? And then they hit you with, okay, well, you don't gotta have it. Nigga, let's set up some payments. No, nigga, I don't got no payments to set up right now. Nigga, and that's not just me. You know, it's just, I'm a hustler, so, you know, I'm going to go out, you know what I mean? Not to say that I'm a hustler to go slide them they bread or nothing like that, but I will eventually get it to y'all. Trust me, I will. Don't trip. Calm down. Relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. Don't watch this and be like, let me start fucking with him. Relax. I'm going to get it to you one day. But back to that, it's other people who get out of school, though. You know what I mean? Just like how you got home, it's the same cats that are doing it the right way. They went to school, they going to college, they got that degree. They spent 3 and 4 years to get that degree and then get out and see that degree ain't hiring. So what do they got to do? They just went to school for 4 years. They got a degree in some shit that ain't hiring right now. So you got to eat. So now you got a degree in psychology and what chemistry or physicists or some shit like that, and you flipping burgers at McDonald's. Why? Because they knocking at that dough too, nigga. That physicist degree cost you 100 racks, and they want it. And they pressuring these niggas, you know what I mean? And they be so pressured, Jack. They ain't like us, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of being coming from that having that street background and being just around that type of environment. The shit we look at shit different. Yeah. They sweating because this is how they being pressured. It's a letter, and it's a phone call. These niggas is tense. They ready to kill themselves. They calling. But it ain't funny, but it is. But because they feeling pressure. That because they calling, yo, every morning, every 8:35 every morning, they calling that same recording.
Man, that credit is serious.
Man, we want our money.
They gonna
give it.
So a person with bad credit.
Exactly. And they lifeline. But see, because when we growing up, we thought we knew cash ruled everything. Yeah, but in the real world, credit, it's a backwards world, kind of like, because credit.
Well, it's so weird and loud how good credit. You look back there like.
But that's crazy though, because we was about getting our money, cash. So we went and got the dollars. We went and bought shit outright with cash. We went and put cash down on shit. You kept knots on it. You know what I mean? But in the real world, credit is everything. And they don't give a fuck, really, if you have the cash, a la if you have the credit, which is crazy as shit to me. Because credit is saying that I have the cash, at least, to cover the credit. But I'm telling you, I have the cash. Fuck the credit. Man, they like, nigga, no, fuck your cash, nigga.
Credit cards is a deposit scheme.
Right, and I'm
paying you to have good credit.
Of course.
I'm paying you to spend my money.
And that's what it is. You feel me? And I be feeling sorry for that. And just like you were saying, you coming out $50,000 in debt. Same thing with these young college students coming out $60,000 in debt, $100,000 in debt. Now, how do you clear up that debt? And what 9 to 5 can you go get to catch you up on a $50,000, $60,000 debt that's steadily gaining entrance every day and every year?
I have to be
It's crazy.
I will have to be an independent type of guy to be able to pay that type of debt.
That's all.
In a reasonable enough time for me to do other things. Working a 9 to 5, bro, I better went to school for something real major and know how to do something real major.
You have to, bro, because if not, you're not gonna be able to survive out here. You know what I mean? Without being able to do that.
I'm a thinker though, so.
But yeah, like we were saying though, and we we don't want to get off topic, but yeah, shout out to Bun B, man, and his family, man. You know, all that happened to him though. We hate to see that happened to him. I'm happy to see that he was a solid soldier who didn't fold and who didn't bend, man, and who wasn't just talking about he ready for action, but was actually ready for action when action called him to come to action. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas got burners and dropped the burners and hide and call 911.
I remember who Bum is. I don't know how to my brain, but I remember Bum a real one.
You was thinking Joe Budden.
Yeah, I was thinking Joe Budden.
No, you're not talking about Joe Budden. I don't think Joe Budden.
No, that's why I said he's.
I don't think no disrespect to Joe Buddens, but I don't think Joe Budden built like that. I don't think Joe Budden coming out and popping at nobody, man. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know, and everything on here is my opinion. So I mean, if you mad at my opinion, kill yourself.
I learned to say, I don't know what a motherfucker.
No, I don't. Yeah, you don't. But
I done seen some motherfuckers do some shit, and I'm like, that nigga did that.
Right, real. It's like today's snitching era. Switch up a topic now. It's like today's the snitches today. It's like back then, nigga, the snitches were snitches, but now today you got gangster snitches, nigga.
No, they call it keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real.
I don't, yeah, whatever. But what
you called that?
Right. That's the complete opposite of keeping it real, nigga. You told, nigga?
No, that's the goal. We don't do that.
Yeah, you know, but that's the new wave now, though. The snitching nigga now. You got a nigga that'll snitch, get out on the block, still be on the block hanging, nigga, like he the man. And are ready to take a fade with you, ready to pop with you, ready to do all that other extra shit that didn't come with a nigga snitching back in the days. You feel what I'm saying? It's like...
And then he get too comfortable and get smacked. And then he get real. Look, you can't underestimate these streets thinking shit get watered down.
No. And that's what I be telling these niggas. There ain't no such thing as no fuck. Niggas tell me all the time, oh, E-Roc, man, you paranoid, man. My nigga, I'm not paranoid, my nigga. I function in these streets, nigga. I ain't gonna say my age, nigga, but I've been in these streets my whole fucking life. My name ain't shitted on. My name ain't garbage. Niggas ain't walking around saying, nigga, no sucker, we can go take something from this nigga. None of that. My name is cool. Not to say nobody, no extra super nothing, but I played the game the way the game was supposed to be played, with honor and respect. I don't snitch on niggas. I don't tell on niggas. I don't gossip on niggas. I don't talk other niggas' business. I don't do none of that feminine, female gossiping, pillow talking bullshit. I don't get involved with none of that shit. So I've been on these streets all this time. All this time, with the exception of a hiccup or two, getting caught with a burner. You know what I mean? A hiccup or two. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm on these streets all day. Every day. I'm watching all this shit transition. I'm watching the times change from right here in the seat watching. So when niggas sit here telling me that because you got Crip niggas wearing red now, more red now than blue these days.
I like wearing red.
I mean, that might be your thing. But I'm saying you wasn't wearing it back in the days, though. Back in the days wasn't no Crip nigga wearing, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Well, in my generation, bro, we trend set it. I don't know what y'all did over in the avenues, bro, here on the 9.
No, nigga. I was on the 9
crazy
too,
old presses,
nigga.
Yeah, but crazy old presses.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I was on the 9 too, nigga. I didn't see no niggas on the 9.
Nigga. We wore red, and he hated it, nigga.
I don't recall it.
Well, do some research like you do.
I might not have been around. That might have been in my hiatus time, but no, I don't recall me coming up as a youngster.
No, it was. I'm not saying like it was a lot. It was hot. Like
right. It was a lot of red.
What it was, we didn't never do this around niggas. That's what we got. We don't do that shit around here. Some niggas probably got socked up. I never got socked up.
Of course not.
But that's it was an issue. But it I think it's better like that.
And
to be free to wear whatever color you want.
No, you should be free to wear whatever you want. True that, right? But at the same time. And some of niggas are taking it a certain type of way because, like you said, you like red, right?
And I separated from gangbanging, man. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when you were separated.
So I'm a Crip and Crip is my color, but at the same time, I'm a grown ass man and I ain't ignorant.
And that's now, But we talking 20, 30. We talking 20, 30. We talking at least 20 years ago. 20. I ain't just keep
My
on,
whip.
I ain't keep on aging shit around this joint for these,
I was taught
for these
principles.
niggas.
I was taught a certain principle. You know?
Right.
If the homie can't have none, it ain't no fun. If the homie can't have none.
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house? It's E-Roc Young, I'm here to turn this bitch out. Shout out to homie Uncle Snoop. Let's make America crip again and true blue. Yeah, cause everything's to the left of me. And I'ma chase this money back to the death of me. Little mama put her mouth and the breast on me. I told her money and success was the recipe. And all them haters that was doubting me. Middle fingers to you niggas, fuck you thought it'd be. Harlem, California in my pedigree. I got your bitch on her knees in the VIP. Like,
Tell your homegirl.